Okay, so while she getting herself together, let's finish talking about we was talking about Sheree's new house, and then I started talking about these season 14 and season 15. That was when we also lost Portia, and this is around time when she stole that lady husband. And she was like, "Hey, I done made it big. I don't need to work. Forget Real Housewives of Atlanta. Forget Dish Nation. Forget everything. I'm laid back. I'm a real housewife for real now."
Yes.
Yeah. So let's talk about when Portia stole that lady husband. What was
Wait
y'all?
a minute. Hey guys, I'm sorry I'm late. Hey, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hey. When she stole that lady's, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
that's why she didn't come back. So,
But remember, it was Portia. She had a spinoff. She had Portia's Family
yeah,
something.
yes, she did.
Portia's Family Matters.
I guess so.
But she didn't want to
Oh,
have,
that was a mess right there.
yeah.
She still
But
wanted to be with Dennis.
No, I don't think so. I just think it was a mess because of the way she tried to handle it, throw everybody in the same pot at the same time. You like you ain't know this man, they ain't know each other. You barely know Dennis. I mean, think about the fact that they hadn't dated that long before they had their baby and stuff. So
But you
yeah, it
just
was a
saw.
mess.
You watched Funky. Everybody watched Funky Dineva, right? He
Yes.
was
yeah,
he was just saying recently that the past two shows, he was saying how Portia just was following behind Lauren, because Lauren had a baby, but Lauren baby been like a little bit older.
yeah.
But
And
I
he
guess
said,
whoever she
What I did pick up is what I felt like he was right about is I do think it's Shamia.
yeah.
yeah,
I don't think it was. I don't not Lauren as much because if you think about her and Shamia, now Shamia got married a long time ago,
Yeah,
but it feels like her Shamia and her were pregnant at the same time.
they were. Oh wait, okay, so Shamia was pregnant 2 times. Okay.
Yeah, well, no, Shamia was only pregnant once. Her second baby
Oh
is
yeah,
by a
with the second.
surrogate.
well,
Yeah, yeah,
surrogate.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Same one
Mhm.
Candy had.
Mm-hmm.
But she told Portia she was pregnant a few months before Portia ended up pregnant with
I
Pilar.
think I feel like, okay, yeah, it's coming back to me.
So I
Mhm.
do think I think it's something with that best friend dynamic, and we probably will get to see a little bit more of
Mm-hmm.
that as the new season comes on, which
Mm-hmm.
that's going to kind of be interesting, especially with the like it's some weird dynamics that's already kind of going on, at least in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I
I,
feel like they'll always be friends just because they've been friends for so long. But yeah, I do think that I think he was. I feel like he called it on Lauren, but he's probably meant Shamia.
yeah.
So he
Um,
mentioned both of them though.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
but he was kind of saying he was kind of leaning towards her running behind Lauren. Which when Lauren got pregnant, she was a little jealous about it,
Yeah.
and I think it
and
was because she just really thought that her little sister wouldn't be
that's what
pregnant
I was gonna
before
say.
her.
Mm-hmm.
But again, just be like it's kind of like I don't know if you ever heard of girls with the pregnancy pact and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you ever seen a group of girls all get pregnant at the same
Same
time,
time.
Mm-hmm.
like that's kind of how that felt to me with her and Shamia. And I
Mm-hmm.
think with the whole African thing, yeah, like I think Shamia had a certain lifestyle, and maybe her friend, wants to still fit in that same category.
Yeah.
But okay, so when you were gone, we already went over basically season 14, 15. Do you have any comments? That's the season where we introduced to Sonya. We had Drew doing her due. We had Marlo. Any opinions
I
about
mean,
as
for
housewives?
me, I just didn't necessarily care for those seasons.
Okay.
I think I was happy that Marlo got a peach,
Uh-huh.
even though I felt that personally that she should have declined the peach. I like Sonya Richards Ross.
Mm-hmm.
But the seasons, both seasons together, they can really we can
Erase
act
it.
like those seasons never happened if we really wanted to, because they didn't need to. Nothing did happen.
Okay, so let's go to season.
Yeah, so we can move
we got
on.
we got the return of Portia. Are you guys excited about Portia? So everybody was thinking Portia was getting propped up. Portia is getting propped up. She is the face. But those first 6 minutes we see is also Shamia. So are they is this the network propping broke up so they can go head to head? What's y'all thoughts?
It got to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, and maybe this is maybe it's smart to have Portia be the one that's going doing interviews, because everybody knows who she is already. Yeah. She's already kind of went and done it, and she's familiar with the places she's gonna go. So maybe that's a smart decision. But I would say, based off those 6 minutes and based off the cast, once we saw the 6 minutes and then she got into her 6 degrees of separation with the whole cast, she is the anchor. And so this does, at that point, for me, it felt like a new cast, you know, because that, and kind of going into the photo shoot, what I was saying about that photo shoot, like that's the type of energy Shamia brings in to me, you know what I mean? So yeah, it feels like this is being revamped and remodeled, and it is leading her as the anchor. I think Portia just kind of, like say, doing the press and things just makes the most sense. And of course, Portia can be the face, but yeah, your friend is the anchor to the show.
Yes, because she's the real housewife.
Yeah,
with money.
Look, we are 16 seasons in, and y'all still want to know who the real housewife is.
Well, after these folks is divorced or whatever going on, and I mean, Shamia has the $9 million home.
And Angela has got a man. Let me see if I can find a picture of Angela.
Angela got a man.
Oakley, she got a man.
Oh, the basketball
Charles Oakley.
Yeah, Charles Oakley. This Angela. Yeah, this her right here.
Okay, but
she looks a little bit older. You know, all of them look.
She looks older to me too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to find out how old she is.
Older too, right?
Yeah, he older.
It's funny that he old, but like they kids look like they young.
Oh Lord.
Well, they could have
been. I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested in knowing how old she is too.
What's her name? Angela Oakley.
Yeah,
Angela Oakley.
And I think she do real estate, right, or something.
Yes.
Somebody do real estate.
Cause like Shamia only work at the radio station, right?
And you know, she do hosting. She's like the face, or maybe the official host of like the Atlanta Hawks or something like that.
Okay, but I'm saying,
well, she had been. I haven't seen her do that very often, but and like she had been on Big Tigger's show. I haven't seen her on Big Tigger's show.
I don't think she on Big Tigger no more. I think they don't.
Okay. So I mean, she might just be filming for Housewives and seeing what's next after that, I guess.
Yeah. And you remember she started off. She started off as a cheerleader, remember, for the Hawks or the Falcons or somebody.
Now, see, let's talk about her. How they play her? Like they always kind of play her like she was like
the sidekick.
Not just the sidekick, but like she didn't have nothing.
Yeah, to hang her on.
Yeah.
She just popped up when Portia needed assistance.
And maybe that's why Candy was ushering her in. Maybe Candy was trying to.
She did. Well, I'm sorry. On the Speak On It, she was laying it out there what this girl, you know, all of her accolades are. And I guess she used to sing too, because she met Candy years ago.
And, yeah, she said she was in a group. She said she was in a group.
So, and Candy was just stating like, you know, she's that girl for real in real life. And, but she's, you know, real like humble. So we wouldn't have never, you know, I would have never imagined that she was this, you know, that type of girl. But she is, and she didn't try to, you know, really step on anyone's toes to, you know, to really make herself, you know, I got more than you or this and that and the other. When all the other housewives on there couldn't did nothing with her. I'm talking all the other prior seasons.
That's true. You know, that's true. I mean, look at this outfit. This does not scream, I, you know, have umpteen $1 million in the bank.
That screams.
She's still down to earth.
Yeah, this screams. What's that?
Fashion Nova.
Yeah, or what's it called? Zara.
Oh.
Okay, it could be a Zara. I give you that. Look,
Zara is much more like work clothes, right?
No,
I know Zara had a little bit of kind of like what's that other one? Akira.
That's what I meant to say, Akira. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so yeah, Akira.
Y'all like this video so I can shop and I can figure out what all these stores about because I don't shop, child. But this
Akira got a whole lot for the girls, and they need to be ashamed of some of them prices.
Child. Got them people in the sweatshop, and they charging us $66,000 for a shirt.
I'm telling you, but you know, I think like I'm. With that being said, knowing that Shamia is kind of like this anchor, and knowing that we're gonna get to know a lot more about her, I'm getting more excited for the season.
Yeah. That first 6 minutes got everybody like a joke. That's what I noticed. Okay, so how y'all feel about Drew? Drew, you know, I don't know if she officially divorced. She got to be separated.
She's not officially divorced.
Because he still live in the basement, don't he?
What's his Ralph? I seen him posting some like provocative things with like his muscles out. I think he was cooking. I'm like, okay, is this what's going on? It made me feel uncomfortable.
I think Drew is delusional and a liar. She is like Mia 0.5.
Not 2.0, but 0.5.
Right, yeah, not 2.0, but 0.5. Like
girl, I was watching season 13 today.
Yeah, oh my God. Like with her antics, you know.
Girl, when she gave out that raggedy ass wig for that white elephant.
And tried to say it was worth $1,000.
Like,
girl, if you don't get your and I was just like, why she gotta be from Chicago? Because I was going up for her, right? Just because she was from Chicago. Look, I was going up. Soon as she started with that line stuff, I was just like, girl, like,
Or I'm from Chicago. I'm like,
Listen, Chicago known for some little slicksters and all of that, but the thing is, she not even slick with it.
No.
Yeah, that's you like.
She couldn't even dress.
You're not even giving it justice.
She couldn't even dress. I thought people from Chicago could dress.
Body issues.
Huh?
She might have had some body issues because
I seen big girls from Chicago dress.
I don't like about her either is like she got everything that somebody said to her. Her comeback was to like basically take it 10 steps further. Like if somebody did talk about her dressing, then she's gonna tell us about how she got endometriosis and it caused like her stomach to be. And it's like, girl, don't nobody need to know all of that. Just get you a pair of Spanx and wrap it up.
Girl, she had on the Spanx. Remember when they got to almost fighting her and what's the Jamaican whatever the girl was?
Toya.
And when they grabbed
the other one,
Latoya.
And when they grabbed her and Drew had on that dress and her Spanx was showing.
Oh, you talking about at the Christmas party?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I was just saying in general, like because when they got down to the reunion, that's like she just twists everything around and you know, like I don't like her. I could do without her. And her lying husband, Ralph.
Ralph is just horrible. So let's go to a new girl, Kelly. What are y'all thoughts on Kelly? Do y'all know
anything about Kelly? I don't know nothing about her.
Me either, child. Who is Kelly?
She looked like Aunjella Kelly.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I see it here with the nose.
Oh, now I did see Drew post the Instagram today. That's who she working with for her choreography to her video. I don't know who downloading her music, but at least she putting it out because I ain't downloading it.
Oh Lord. I saw a clip today. I believe it was Kelly said that she dated Dennis.
Dennis
Oh yeah,
who?
I saw that too. Said he brought her a necklace.
Dennis,
So
Portia
remember
Dennis.
that was a running thing. Like that's his deal. That's how he
Yeah,
treats
that's
his
as
Yeah.
soon as
girl.
she said that. As soon as she said that, that sound like Dennis. Dennis love to blood bomb and spoil you.
Mm-hmm. And
Remember, wasn't
shower
he
you
getting
with gifts.
everybody's name, and he was getting everyone's name
Tattoo, yeah.
tattooed?
That sound like mama issues to me. You know, I'm
You know
always
what?
going to
It actually, I don't know if it would be mama issues or more like maybe like you say it's like a love bomb or something. Like because he not staying with these people.
Yeah, he not being
He ain't
true.
been married. You know what I'm saying? So it's probably him like probably just wanting a lot of affection. Is that a mama issue? I don't know. Maybe he didn't have his daddy.
And go back to the parents, child.
Well, that's why I said maybe it's because his daddy wasn't around.
No.
And you know he loved his mama.
Yeah.
Portia
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like it got to be his daddy ain't been around to teach him how to, you know what I'm saying, how to get a little swag. And when you got money, and see, but that's what I tell me about
swag,
that.
Though.
Huh?
Dennis do got swag.
I was saying maybe his dad didn't teach him that, like he had to, you know what I'm saying, figure that out on his own, and then kind of use his money. Like if you got some money, you can figure out how to have a little swag with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You own a few things.
How did Dennis get his money?
He got the hot dog place. He got some hookah spots, like a couple lounge spots. But I feel the hot dog, from what I think Portia said, the hot dog stand is the first thing he did. And that kind of blew up.
Yeah, okay.
And he probably investing in stuff now. But see, this is what I'm saying about even women and men. You know, like the way you like put out there, like with him showering his dates on the first date with these expensive gifts and things, you know, like you gonna get what you give, so you kind of gonna probably attract like money hungry people, you know what I'm saying, or gold digger type people, because you kind of leave with the money.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's a cute picture.
Yeah.
Yes. We really want to get to work with them too, po thing.
But this season it's supposed to be some kind of thing, some kind of love triangle with Drew? Dennis and Portia.
So Portia says on Breakfast Club, we know we gotta have a show and they gotta, you know what I mean, like entice and everything.
Conflict.
But she said really. And I do believe her. She like, I don't care who Dennis date. You know what I mean? But she was saying with Drew, and now this I believe wholehearted, because I clocked Drew from her first season on Atlanta Housewives. Portia took her like kind of under her wing. I don't know if nobody else noticed. Tried to help her show her like how to dress. Made her a brand ambassador for Go Naked Hair, because you know her wigs was like not hitting. So she took her, she started posting pictures with Go Naked. Like I seen this stuff with my own eyes. And I said to myself, I said, damn, she turned into a little mini Portia, huh? Because that's kind of the way it looked, right? Fast forward to today, don't she look like a little mini Portia? Anyway, so Portia said on Breakfast Club, she was like, basically the issue she having with Drew is, so they did ask if she's still brand ambassador. She said no. What she said is that you can put the hair on, but you can't try to be Portia. Like, so if like you can wear the Go Naked hair, but you can't try to morph into me because you didn't put the hair on. I agree, because she was doing that. Like I said, I kind of clocked it. My own self was like, oh. And Drew seems to not have an identity. I think that's what the problem was.
Isn't that a problem with all actresses and actors sometimes?
Maybe so. Is that it? Is that why? Well,
maybe.
Because
her husband said she was acting.
Huh?
Her husband said she was acting at the reunion.
Well, this is what I'm saying. What makes you a good actor? Like that, like because my point with her is that she's not a good actor.
No.
So like so is that the thing about being an actor? So a good actor know themselves then? Because I don't know,
You didn't think she acted?
Or do you just have a bunch of people running around in your head?
You didn't think she did good in the past?
About the movie about her own life?
Yeah. She played herself. Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me. That's what I took from it, with a few embellishments here and there. But that's what I took from it. And I was like, you a damn fool. You gonna let them people play with you in your face. They done took your damn storyline and then they done hire you to play the lead role.
So y'all let me know how y'all feel about Cynthia. She's back. She's a friend of.
We like Cynthia.
Yeah.
And she left previously. You remember she left previously, I think, season 13, because they offered her a friend of.
Mike and is dating a new man from Amsterdam, some type of like rapper or something.
Yeah, is he younger too?
Yeah, it looks younger.
He's from Amsterdam. He does like Afro beats, reggae, something in that.
So she getting her cougar on then.
Go ahead. It's been about a year, or probably going on 2 years they've been together.
Oh, okay. Because how long?
I just wonder what happened between her and Mike Hill. I just really want to know. Huh?
Maybe we'll find out. Even though she's a friend of, maybe we'll get into that.
Maybe because I do want to know. And that, you know what? And I think like I be invested in that stuff, and I feel like we want answers because you took us on this ride with you. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah, now that it's over, like, damn, why can't we know what happened?
Yeah.
But then look, since when they start letting the friend ofs get in the promo picture?
That's what I'm saying. The friends of, and I think she's the only friend of. But what Kenya? Why y'all did Kenya like that?
Well, Andy Cohen, I think that Andy Cohen said, I guess maybe on his podcast, because I just heard this, specific clip that Kenya has been, she is kind of a supporting role.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering if, like after that happened with Kenya and stuff, like I'm wondering if they extended filming and if they, like, I'm wondering if we actually are not going to see Kenya as much as we would have had she not had that thing not happen. And so maybe with that being said, that left room for the friends to have more
screen time.
Yeah. But I agree, like the promo is a little weird. I mean, I guess we got to think of it logically. Cynthia, even though we know that the friend of is usually not in promos, Cynthia is still known to be a real housewife of Atlanta. So by them being on hiatus for 2 years, it is a need to get the buzz back out for your, for the fan group. And especially like not just the new fan base that you are kind of bringing in with Shamia and the new girls, but to go back and get the old fan base, that watch these ones. So to me, that is probably most likely why she is in there.
Okay, her face looking a little full, isn't it?
It always has since the pandemic. I like her with just like I like my face a little fuller, but I like her with a little fuller face. Cynthia beautiful. She can be.
Oh, she's nice looking.
I'm sorry, child. I'm texting. All right, so we talked about Shamia. Who else? We got Cruella DeVille.
That is a good character to put on her.
Or either a blonde hair by Elvira.
I like Elvira. Look, I like Elvira better than Cruella DeVille. I don't know, and the funny thing is, true story, that is true for me. As a kid, I loved Elvira. Like I loved her. I thought she was pretty. Listen, I'm not looking forward to Phaedra. I don't know what is wrong with the people that are looking forward to Phaedra.
I
agree.
agree.
You people are brainwashed. Y'all probably voted for Trump. Like
it's bots. It's bots.
They didn't drink the Kool-Aid, honey.
It's
clearly, everybody who can't wait for Phaedra to get back is on the Kool-Aid.
I agree. I feel like what's so special about Phaedra ain't really. She was on. I ain't watched Traders. Everybody said she was good on Traders. Ultimate Girl Trip, she was good, but she was like a good support, like a homegirl playing the back. Like she ain't really like make no splash like that. She was on Dubai. I ain't really watched Dubai, so I don't know.
She had like a little cameo on Dubai. Yeah. And Dubai is off the air. They not even coming back.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. So do you think she made a big splash while she was here all those seasons?
No.
She had some things. She had Apollo. She had Fighting with Candy. She had
but
a couple of reads.
I think what you mean, Aunjella, is like it never really went anywhere, right? Like you had to fight with Candy, but it just kind of fizzled out. Like she is good. I mentioned this yesterday, right? About the Sanctified Church. Like she just good at presenting, just presenting herself. Like we never really get the meat and potatoes from her.
No.
And so, so like to say that she make a big splash her first time, we could say yeah, and that's just because it was the first time for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but now, like that's what I mean. At this point, I know who you are when you get on this show. I don't want to see you back on the show. Yeah. And you know what I mean?
And she ain't do nothing at Married to Medicine.
Girl, she gave 0.
So why y'all so excited to see her Real Housewives of Atlanta? Y'all let us know in the comments. Are y'all excited to see Phaedra? Is Phaedra y'all girls? Y'all all the Phaedra defenders. Y'all step up in the comments.
Okay, right. Tell us what it is, because honey, she can go.
Yes, go.
Yes.
Yeah, she can go. And now, like I already told y'all, especially if we're not going to see that a convo about with her and Portia like that, and we might not, then it's no good. Like it's no good. I don't like being gaslit by the shows I watch.
I don't like she'll come in and do a twerk section. And then, girl, child.
And I'm not here for that either. Like, I'm not here for you trying to act like you Portia's age. And you're not. You 10 years older than this lady.
Freaking frat.
Girl.
Go sit your tail down somewhere. Now, not to say she cute, and here's what I say. She dressed like I can get with some of her dresses, you know what I mean? Because I think I have a style that might be a little similar, which is kind of like, you want to be a little cute and sexy, but you kind of keep it a little, covered, and you know what I'm saying? A little more like, I guess, a little conservative, because I don't know how conservative it is when you got all, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, she just gives nothing. She just.
So let's go on to our last housewife. Another new girl. We got 3 new girls. We had Aunjella. We went over Aunjella. We went over Kelly. Now we got the lady who got Kenya. Well, Kenya got to take ownership of her own responsibilities. But the interaction that was a domino effect, the why she ain't on the promo. We got Britt Edie. How y'all feel about Britt?
I don't know much about her either.
Know.
Yeah, so
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, evidently Kenya must have felt threatened by her. That's why she went after her.
Let's talk about this. When you feel threatened, what are you gonna do?
I mean,
you gonna go on the internet and search for one of my naked pictures?
Not ever. You know, that's the name. I ain't got that much time on my head.
Like when you feel threatened, what do you do?
Well, I just feel like
appropriate response.
You know how like Kenya thinks, well, she thought that she was gonna be running this show.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, really, I mean, I wonder how it would have really been if she would have stayed on the show. Because when Shamia is that girl, period. So it's just, but she came after this chick for some odd reason or whatever. And went all the way left with, Portia said she twirled all the way to hell. For what? You were supposed to be promoting your business and you come out with a picture of this girl.
Well, she claims that, and we don't, and now, Izara, do you know the whatever encounter have taken place in which this person would, which is Brittany, would have threatened Kenya? And of course, you know, Kenya can't make nothing serious unless she throw Brooklyn into it. So threaten Kenya and Brooklyn with pow, pow, pow. Like basically,
I don't know what the situation that led up to it, but I was gonna say as much as I know is that it was a pow, 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 and then
a threat. Like, oh, I'm gonna come and pow, pow, pow you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know when people arguing, that's what in my mind. People arguing, people say, "Okay, girl, don't make me go." Maybe that was that kind of situation. And then
that lady from Detroit, that ain't the way you gonna act. You not gonna, like, if somebody
missed Detroit though. She missed Detroit, USA though.
Well, Detroit is Detroit. Detroit is Detroit, number one. But what I'm saying is, like, Kenya got better sense than that. See that, and that Kenya is used to gaslighting. It was kind of, you know what? It was the Drew thing, because I felt like, going back to Drew and watching that season, I felt like it was Kenya coaching Drew about some of the stuff she was doing and you know, arguing and coming back with. Because Kenya do the same thing, which is kind of like she just twists one little thing and then she'll like blow it up and make it seem bigger, and then she'll throw her daughter in on it. So like even that situation, she said that so that if somebody was to go against it, then it make you look like an asshole, or excuse, you know, like a butthole, because you kind of like, somebody threatened you that way and you just gonna ignore it. And it's kind of like, I just don't think your response seems to be appropriate to what it is you saying this lady said to you. Because if that lady said that to you, number one, and you took it serious, you would have went to your execs and everything.
No, but I didn't finish. She did. Oh. That was the tea. She went to the executives and they didn't take her. She felt like they wasn't moving and the right way about it. It wasn't being taken seriously. So she said that's why she took it. I believe she said this on the Tamara Hall show. She took it upon herself and just did something to get the person up off them. I guess to.
Well, my question is, was allegedly? Didn't they say this woman Britt had some kind of encounter with Mark?
I don't know nothing about that. Wasn't somebody Mark's cousin? That's what they were saying. That's what I remember somebody saying. Somebody was Mark's cousin.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear about that. You know, I mean, listen, I am still not, I can't understand though that series of actions for a repercussion of what this person said. If the execs wasn't taking it serious, and this person said it to you, I feel like people have gotten restraining orders on other shows for much less. Those to me would be the steps that you would take. I don't like what is putting your doing that to you. Going to like that, wouldn't it just ignite a person to do what they said they was gonna do even more?
Exactly.
But also, I guess it's the thought process. So y'all ain't take that serious. So why y'all reprimanding me about this? Now y'all taking this serious. Y'all taking
because it sounded like one was on camera and one was off.
Yeah.
That's what, like that. What allegedly, because we don't know if the
We
lady
still
said
got to
it
see
or
the
not.
season.
But
Yep.
that's what I mean. It sounds like one happened on camera and at your job. You know what I mean? Like and one happened not. And I think Kenya, like, let's be clear. I think the execs is probably tired of her anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes,
don't think he's
yes.
her.
All her antics, yes. I was watching season 13 today at the reunion, and when Drew said she didn't appreciate how she felt like Kenya was flirting with her husband, and I go, Then they do the whole, the thing about Apollo too.
Yeah, like that's what she do. But yeah, I think Kenya, same. It go to, like, even though we talking about different like situations, everybody, you always have to answer for some of the dirty mess that you do. So you went too far. I think Kenya goes too far a lot of times, and this one is one where you did go too far. Like, you went way too far, because even if that lady had said that, you didn't handle it appropriately, and what you did to retaliate was against the law. So that's just it. That's just it.
It cost you your job.
Cost you your job, yeah.
But Portia was saying, like, hopefully, well, she was holding out hope. We don't know. Like, she's like, hopefully next season she can come back, and hopefully she can come to the reunion.
I don't know. They seem pretty done with
but I believe they waiting for the audience receptions. I feel like the audience, the last maybe 5 years, they really been leaning in and listening to, like, what's been the chatter online. So I think they also waiting for that, like, testing the waters, previewing stuff, seeing what the reaction would be. Because if we raise sand, or if people raise sand,
that would depend on how the show is edited. Because if they edit her in a way of she's not hardly there, we're not gonna miss her. We're not gonna ask for her. Well, I'm not gonna ask for Kenya either way. I've been wanting her to leave. So I'm perfectly fine. I was like I said, I think not. I'm not excited that those things type of happen, but I was excited that she got to pay for something that she did that she thought she wouldn't. Like, that she thought was cute and she would get away with. It was like, no, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you need to pay for that. I can't imagine what kind, like, Brooklyn. I can't even imagine what type of little girl that girl gonna be around her kids and friends and stuff. Like, I just really can't. Yeah. She probably gonna be bossy and mean, and you know what I mean.
And she got an old mama. Lord have mercy.
Okay, so we said we was gonna keep this short and sweet. Do we have any more things to say about season 16?
What are your expectations for the season?
My expectations, what I'm expecting, I don't know. Every day it's like up and down. At first I was like, okay, I think it's gonna be good. So I think it's gonna be good. But then I'm like, I always think it's gonna be good, and then it don't be all that. I be hyping myself up too much. But the first 6 minutes, that was pretty good. It was interesting. I already like Shamia. I always like Shamia from the first time I saw her. I was sad that I hadn't seen her again on my screen. So I was happy that she was coming back, and she was a full-time housewife. I'm excited to know all this new information about her.
Yes.
So my expectations, I'm just ready to see it. I'm just ready, child. Just send me all. Bravo! I know you watching. Just send me all the episodes so I can just go ahead and review them and just knock all the videos out. Go ahead, send them my way. The email in the bio. Go ahead and email them. What about y'all?
I'm looking forward to seeing it and seeing new faces and the different storylines. And I wonder how Shamia, because it seems like Shamia and Portia is not as thick as they used to be. Yeah. I think that's why they brought on Fader. So I don't know if Portia is getting a little bit like, you know how some people get just a little bit jealous because her little marriage thing is, all her stuff was playing out last summer about her divorce. And
Mm-hmm.
then film. Is she going to be able to film in the house, or she got to film in her old
No,
house?
she filming at her mama house. That's what she was saying in the Breakfast Club. She was late for something, and like she was like, I want to break the fourth wall and explain to the ladies I'm late because I had to drive all the way from Duluth or whatever she said, to here to film. Like I'm it's far. Like I had to, film at my mama house, which is her house. So she gave it to her mama. So when she got married and she moved in with Simon. I got a picture of her and Simon. Hold on.
Yeah, and Pope baby, this might the latest doggone divorce for God knows how long, because he is over in ICE custody.
Mm-hmm.
So what they just gonna detain him for so long and not send him
until
back?
they deport him? Ain't that the way it go?
I guess. Is it a trial? I don't know. Is it a trial that gotta happen? Is what?
I don't think so.
Huh?
I thought that Trump was just sending them on out of here, putting them on the plane.
That's what I'm saying. I like now. Don't quote me because I don't know. But I thought that when they pick you up, you just there until they send you out. Now, how that process go, I don't know. But
maybe because we got a little money
as Americans. Why we don't know what's going on?
Because we don't need to. We mind the business that pays us. Like,
well, ain't we paying for them? We as taxpayers.
Oh yeah, our tax dollars are paying for them.
Yeah, we need to know.
I get what I mean though is that like not knowing that process. You're right, as you said, but I'm saying like because we not worried about being deported. Yeah, like so I'm like I don't know, but he ain't had no business bringing his tail over here. He did that on purpose, and he did that to postpone his divorce with Portia. He could have stayed right where his tail been all this time. But as soon because she verified it, not that she called or nothing on him. No, I don't believe that she did. But what she said on that Breakfast Club was that they've done all their court dates virtually. He requested to have this last date in person, which happened to be like in this time frame. So that's what I'm saying. So it's clear that he decided he was going to play in the people's face and come on in here anyway. Like I guess he felt like they weren't gonna do nothing to him, and now he's sitting over there living the way he living in ICE. Yeah. So and all for being petty, and I guess trying to make that girl's life a living hell because that.
Oh, and he was hyping it up. I'm gonna be reviewing the episodes. I'm gonna be. Y'all think I'm gonna be quiet? He that's playing mind games. What you playing? And he knew he was gonna turn himself in the whole time, or no, he was gonna. He had this plan to get deported and all that. Why do men do that? Why are you playing games? Just
they're trying to hurt her.
Yeah.
For what though?
Yeah, to hinder her.
It just too much.
Well, I'm looking forward to the season. I really did not have many expectations. But I agree with you. Seeing that first 6 minutes, I always have liked Shamia. And I did think about this as far as Phaedra. Phaedra got two conversations to have because it is going to be interesting because, Phaedra and Shamia, they don't really get along.
No. Yeah, but I saw a picture.
That was an issue between Portia and Shamia back when on Phaedra's last season on her way out. So here we are, again at this point I was saying about Phaedra is coming in and having some sort of conversation that takes us from the last time we saw her on Atlanta Housewives into, this group of girls. For the rest of them, I'm just looking forward to a fresh like start. I really did not like those last two seasons. They were very dark. Again, going back to Kenya, I feel like Kenya probably got on everybody's nerves because if you ask me, she was mainly the reason why those seasons were so bad. She really did, if you didn't notice, refused to film or refused to have a one-on-one with Marlo. She would film with her in those group settings, but she wouldn't have a one-on-one like conversation with her. And it just made it hard to watch. because you could just see the lack of respect. Like I said, and for what? Like y'all all on here, like Kenya, you've been on here long enough. You know the drill. You know what I mean? Like you didn't have no problem speaking to Marlo and privately when Marlo backed you up about whatever it is you was going around saying about Portia. You didn't have no problem giving her that scene. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said, I think the execs were probably tired of Kenya too, and just was waiting on her to do something that they could go ahead and get her the hell out of their face. So I'm like, listen, I'm here for a new day. Hopefully, with this new group of girls, the only thing I don't know. Because what I would look for with the new group of girls is that everybody would be on the same playing field. And what I mean is, like, nobody is the OG. Nobody has been, you know what I'm saying, has this, not necessarily as far as whatever your personal, accolades are, but as far as this show goes, like, everybody is starting at the same level. So because we don't really have that, I'm like, I guess we'll see how it kind of meshes out. But big ups to Shamia. I'm looking forward to her, being brought into the spotlight. Like you said, getting to know more about her.
And her daughter, daughter Shiloh.
And just seeing her shine, because it's been a long time, and I guess it's time to see her do that. So Shamia, just show us what you got, honey, and bring it. And I feel like she is authentic. I think she's always been. So I think we'll get authentic from her. So, I'm excited about the season overall, and I'm keeping my expectations kind of minimized so I won't be disappointed.
Yeah, that's best, child, with Bravo. You don't never know. Bravo hype up, and you be crying.
So we get to see people doing fabulous things, not stuff that us everyday people do.
Let me put up her fabulous picture. I think this is that when she was
girl.
Got the new car.
Go ahead, Shamia.
That's right.
Ain't no Flavor Flav right there.
Right.
Who said that? Kelly?
One of the new girls, child. We gotta learn their name, child.
Yeah.
Well, they all look like they
all look alike.
I was gonna say, and they look like they could be. They have very strong features. That's all I'm gonna say. Why you calling somebody else Flavor Flav?
Girl.
Overdone.
Girl.
But strong features don't look as good on bright skinned women as it does on dark.
We ain't gonna go to the color war now.
I was just saying. Oh, you right. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll take it back.
It is what it is, honey.
Not it is.
What did you say? It is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm dark chocolate right here. I'm just girl.
You see me.
I'm just saying, okay, for the chocolate queens. I'm just saying, honey. I'm just saying it don't look as good. As
when she was saying that, they showed her saying that, and I'm looking at this puffy face lady like, what?
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You got these, bumped out cheeks and all. Like, girl, get up out of here.
Like a Mia without no makeup.
Face. You got to be kidding me. That's how I had to go off on Dr. Heavenly today, honey.
Oh Lord.
I thought it was funny.
What Dr. Heavenly had to say?
Yes.
Dr. Heavenly is mean. Dr. you know what? I actually didn't listen, and I'm pretty sure it was funny. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it was.
She critiqued everyone, and she critiqued herself too. But
I think it's easy. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But I thought that it was telling that when she mentioned the fact that they told her at the reunion that she couldn't say nothing to Sweet Tea. And that because Sweet Tea was on the verge of basically a meltdown or whatever, and she was going to leave. So they told her not to, just leave her alone.
Yeah.
But after she talked cash shit about everybody on her podcast, so I think they may have went real light on her.
I don't think they better not have. Even though I like Sweet Tea, and y'all know I love Dr. Heavenly. Just go ahead and get it out the way. just go ahead and have it, and then y'all just hire some better security because
You
she was
know,
calling security
what's
last time.
crazy though is I don't care to see them hash out things on the reunion stage that they saying off camera on their YouTube.
Because it's never
true,
really
but I
real
think
soft.
but I don't think it's. But I think too, some of the problems, right? Okay, when we watched the last episode and whatever, that how they was it Dr. what's her name? Mimi and Toya was saying that Sweet Tea had to take accountability for herself in her actions, and they were saying that she had pushed Toya before. She's pushed Simone too. And I think some of that stuff that, you know, because we're watching the edited show that has not shown. Maybe
Dr. Jackie.
Yeah. So I'm thinking that a lot of stuff that's probably not shown.
Yeah, they protected her.
Yeah, and it's why the other ladies are having the issue with Sweet Tea.
That's the tea that's been
said. Well, who they turning on next season then?
That's what it is. Let's see who they're gonna turn on next season.
Yeah.
But they say Dr. G love the spotlight, Dr. G love the cameras, and Dr. G just might love messing with Quad. So that's why he wanna be on the show. So he might just be pumping her up to you gotta go to the reunion, and pumping her up like, oh, they gave us an offer, we gotta come back. Let's come back and da da da. So let's see.
Yeah, because next year is when she's gonna be getting the money. According to Funky Dineva.
Yeah, third season, that's when you get into. Child, you heard that Funky Dineva talk about Quad borrowed a dress from her neighbor on that. You know, I hurried up and went and searched up that first season reunion dress.
Borrowed a dress from who?
From the neighbor down the street.
Yeah, Funky Dineva said that Dr. G don't be giving no money. Dr. G don't be caring. Dr. G be like, you getting paid. I don't know what you using your money on, but you better figure it out. So that's what he was saying basically about Sweet Tea's outfit when he was doing his review of everybody's outfit for the reunion. And he was like, quiet as it's kept, Quad had to borrow her dress from her neighbors her first season. But the dress ain't look bad. The dress looked good. You know, first season everybody looked toe up, but Quad is beautiful. Quad ain't look bad. But I hurried up. I was like, oh, let me see the dress. Let me see. I don't remember how she looked.
Well, I guess, you know, I don't know. I guess that's what it is when you, I don't know, marry somebody and you need his money. But she said she had access to the wallet, so
it don't look like
access to the money. I liked her dress. I liked everybody's dress, but I did see after I kept looking at it, Simone's dress did look.
I didn't like Simone's dress at all. Simone looked like she was doing somebody a favor and just wore a dress that they said they made.
Girl, I ain't like Dr. Jackie's either.
I like Dr. Jackie. I just didn't like that embroidery on the chest.
I was okay with the dress. I didn't like the jacket. I think she could have left that off.
Sweet Tea dress was not the dress for that occasion.
I liked it. It just looked matronly. It looked the mother of the bride.
It didn't fit properly. It looked real boxy.
I think it's just her body.
She has a bigger doesn't have she's not like curvy.
Yeah,
but she's not that. But she's not that hippie though. And
that's what I mean. She not. You gotta have some hips to have curves.
Yeah,
if you ain't got no hips, you don't have no curves.
No, I got a lot of hips over here, hips and booty. But I'm saying,
me too.
In that dress, it made her look very wide at the hips. It didn't.
It
made that dress did not flatter her at all.
Because if you don't have no hips, you gonna look like a box. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't.
So
I said it didn't flatter her.
Some hips. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, it made her look very wide at the hips. I didn't like it.
I like it.
I feel like it's probably the best she's looked, in my opinion. So I did like it's not one of my
I'm not
favorites.
saying she looked ugly. No, I'm not saying that. I just don't think that it was not that for that occasion.
Yeah,
I don't think she has a great body. No, most of the things she wears not flattering. You laughing, but I'm not even. You know, I think about Selena Johnson every time I see that lady, Nikki, when she called that lady SpongeBob SquarePants.
Kiki Wyatt.
No, Nikki.
Okay. Nikki from Brownstone.
Okay. I ain't watch your R&B divas. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, she kills her. Yeah.
So that, like, that's what I mean. Like, sometimes it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you can't unless you're gonna go sit on somebody's table. And see, that's where I'm at with Heavenly. Like, Heavenly, you got a whole lot to say, because you went and sat on somebody's table, and you looking real broad in that dress too. So let's, like,
that's what she said. That's what she said. And Funky Dineva said the Heavenly had the worst. He said that dress made her look fat.
Yeah, but, like you looking like a linebacker up in there. Then that hair, like that didn't do nothing but make you look bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I said on my thing. Like, what you trying to hide? Because people who got who have to have their hair like that, they hide something. Or here's the thing, and I'ma just put it here, and I ain't taking it back, in the words of Dr. Heavenly. But you don't have the confidence you portray yourself to have. You don't dress, and you don't, like, hair all over your face and all down there. That indicates you trying to hide yourself. If you when you love yourself and think you look great, you can pull that hair back. You'll have it up, off, whatever, because you know what I'm saying? You fabulous, right? But you look, no. And that's probably why she spends so much time running people down, is because she don't have the confidence she should have about herself.
Yeah. Well, she said that
bullies bully other people.
She said her wig, everything, she didn't pick out nothing. She said she ain't no fashionista. So there, when she got there, her stuff was there for her.
So why in the heck are you commenting
on anybody else? She said that Sweet Tea should slap her stylist.
No, she needs to slap hers. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you too worried about somebody else when yours ain't together. You need to go back to your stylist. Why you got that thick choker on your neck with an off-the-shoulder dress? What are you doing?
Trying to bring it was a regular dress, and she was trying to bring it in, trying to make it into the theme, and it was still ain't go with the theme. But she said she had rather it
have an updo.
Updo.
It was
she just went with whatever she sent them the inspo and just let them go. But she done said this more than one time, and more than one time they done fell flat. That's the same dress she done wore to was similar, close enough to the Met Gala. Like
I thought it looked familiar.
Yeah. I think the Met Gala had a split, but this one was a mermaid bodice.
Okay, I thought it looked familiar. And see, and that's what I mean. Just say that, because I'm almost sure that whatever Simone got on, you doing somebody a favor.
She laid Simone flat. Talk about Simone.
I see, like, all of that, and that's how you get yourself in trouble. But see, like, I have to tell y'all, some stuff is fun and games until it just go below the belt. You go below the belt. Why are you talking about if Cecil want to sleep with that lady or not? Are you sleeping with your husband? See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't want nobody to get into you and your husband stuff. So you need to stay out of other people's stuff.
Yeah.
I don't like that, y'all. I just, like, I know it's entertainment, but what she doing is not that's not entertainment, because these are your friends supposed to be.
I think they okay with it.
I guess clearly they
are. Like her and Dr. Simone might be going through something a little bit behind the scenes, because she letting have it a little bit more, because she usually a little bit more reserved. But now she just like, she tired of, something probably happened. She tired of Dr. Simone, and she just letting it all out.
Well, she,
it's all hype to make people come and watch the show, honey.
It definitely is, but I just, I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. You ain't got no business trying to give nobody else no fashion information or fashion critiques or advice. First of all, and don't talk about nobody's body when you done sat your butt up on somebody's table to get that whatever it is you got going on there, because you could get that waist snatched in a little more. They're as snatched as it can be.
But you know what? In her before shot, in her just street clothes, she looked a lot smaller than what she looked like in that dress.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that dress. So what was going on? It just
well, I agree with you. I agree that this whole season she looked a lot smaller than she did in that dress.
And she looks smaller now.
Go back to my point. Don't critique nobody else when you looking like you a linebacker in your dress. Like, no, you don't look that great either. I put her. Outside of Simone is the very last. She the second to last on my list of the dresses. She the second to last. So, girl, you really not that you not that fabulous, and you.
I didn't like Toya's dress.
I really like Toya's dress. I like the little flowers.
Quad's dress is my favorite, but y'all know I love purple. So, honey, you can make it a purple paper bag, and I'm gonna be like, yes, honey.
Toya's dress was reminiscent of the one that she had last year. Just with
I love that one too. Like I love the like it looked like a cupcake topper or something.
I liked it, but I didn't really like
ballerina like type thing.
Yeah. And look how she had Toya Toya.
It probably looked pretty in person, but it just
does what she needs to do. Here's like even if you didn't like the dress, her whole look came together. She had the hair right. She had the right shoes. She had the right jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a look. You know, her designers, her stylists, they get it right. You don't have to be able to like the dress, but the look, you know, she nails it. But Quad was my favorite. I love that dress.
And now it was surprising with Quad. She had a very sleek pull back.
She didn't like her hair either.
Like, she looked very they said she didn't like her hair, but she looked younger with that too. And like the dress was simple. It wasn't like too much curve. She looked very young and very slim. She looked very good.
I like Dr. Contessa. I thought she looked effortlessly.
I thought she could have them boobs. I don't know what it is going on with these girls and feeling like they got to have these too small like bodices and your boob like feel like it's and what's strange about even with Contessa is like you only got a handful of boob anyway. So like why is this looking like it's busting out the dress? No, seriously, because that's what I would tell myself.
Like, it is the worst, child.
Like I had to go back for my mammogram, and I say the same thing to them. Like, this little boob giving y'all all this trouble.
I can't stand that. I'm short and got these little bitty breasts. And
like that. Like, it's giving you a lot of trouble. I can see if it was a big Triple H or something like But yeah, so for me, it was just, but I did like the dress. You know what I mean? It was better than Heavenly's.
All right. Are all minds and hearts and
clear? You about to do the benediction?
Yes, everything we got everything out. Are we ready for Sunday?
We are ready for Sunday.
Okay, guys. Well, go ahead and like this video. At the bottom scrolling, we have all our handles. I'm gonna put up yours right here. This is for her YouTube. Go ahead and give us a like, give us a follow, give us a subscribe. Come back. We'll be reviewing. Are we doing Wednesdays?
Yes.
Okay, so every Wednesday we will be reviewing the new episode that happened on Sunday. So come back and show us some love. Comment. We could see y'all in here.
Do y'all want to do Sundays or Wednesday, or do we want to do Monday?
Is Monday okay with you?
If we do it at the same time, that's fine.
Okay.
At 7?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll be here Monday, child. We'll be here Monday, okay. 7, and we'll be giving it to you blood raw and just like how you like it, and that's that on that.
All right, see y'all Monday.
Bye guys.
Yay, thanks for joining us. See you Monday at 7.